All right. Hi, everyone. Hope all is well. We're going to be looking at some conflict in South Asia today, but first, a couple of housekeeping things. You'll be able to redo mini units 12, 13, 14 on Schoolology from 8 to 12. Also, remember if you're handing in any redos or late work, we will accept it. Make sure you do it through a classroom and send an email. We have our same academic integrity expectation, as with others. This is an individual assignment, as such as including have this is an individual assignment. As such, plagiarism includes having the same work as another. All right, so conflict in South Asia. We will not, unfortunately, be talking about one of the greatest sporting rivalries in India and Pakistan's cricket games. These are tense matches. They don't happen every year. We'll go into a little bit of the politics as to why that does, at least the origins of it. But for those of you who are interested in sports, this is a sporting event that has more intensity, more national fervor than almost anything else across the planet. They played last year in the World Cup cricket, but anyway, let's get back to it's good stuff. But anyway, let's get to our what we're looking at today. All right, so first thing is that the video that we have for you today is how the British failed India and Pakistan. When you click on this link, uh, just so we're all on the same page, it does present this. This video is maybe inappropriate for some users. It is because it does show footage from the 1940s that includes uh, dead human bodies. So if you're comfortable with that, you click on I understand, wish to proceed. And again, I understand, wish to proceed. Graphic of the images. Anyway, all right. If you are not comfortable saying that, be aware that all the questions you will be able to research the answers independently, uh, but I'm going to ask that you paste the website or URL link into your answer, and it will take a bit more time. The video is just under 10 minutes, so potentially watching the video, you should probably get the assignment done in 20 minutes. If you have to do research, full transparency, it's probably going to be about the half-hour mark. All right. So question one here is, what was the British policy of divide and rule? That's a pretty straightforward question. The second one is, how did the Government of India Act of 1935 and the first elections contribute to the British divide and rule strategy? So there's two parts here. It's the Government of India Act and the elections. Which country is predominantly Muslim, India or Pakistan? You can just put a one-word answer down here. And for four, which country is predominantly Hindu, India or Pakistan? Again, you could just put a one-word answer, or if you prefer, I guess, highlighting it will work for me. Uh, Five, how were the borders between Pakistan and India decided on? Who created them? What were the effects of these borders? Beware, there are a couple parts to these answers. It'll come up several times in the video, so uh, beware, it is something that they come back to. Six, what were the immediate effects of the partition? So once the splitting happens, what happens right then? We don't need to worry about any long-term things with question six. Question seven is where we'll look at that. Would have been some of the long-term effects of the partition on the relationship between Pakistan and India. And lastly, eight, where's Kashmir? This is a geographic region. So want to give us a location. And the second part of the question is, why is there a conflict in the region? Uh, as always, if you have any questions, please email. I hope all is well and take care.